So this, I'm going to tell you, intersection is kind of weird when you've got more than one intersection for sure.
Yay.
So what we have to do is we have to go back to our to get to calc again, which is what?
Second and trace.
Second and trace, okay. And what we're looking for is intersect. So arrow down on the TI-84 plus until you get to intersect. And you're going to enter because that's what you want. What we want to do is get to the intersection, and if you've kind of got an idea of what this looks like, you've got that parabola opening upward, and you've got this line coming in, basically starting at the third quadrant and coming through, hitting the y-axis at 2 and going out the first quadrant. So where is that first intersection going to be? Somewhere to the left or somewhere to the right, or where is it?
The left.
Somewhere to the left. So what we're going to do is we're on the first curve right now. So we're just going to go ahead and make sure you're in tone mode again. And the only reason I keep checking that is because every now and then you get out and then you think you're just fine and then you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot my step again. Okay, so we're going to do left arrow. In my opinion, we're going to do left arrow on the parabola because that's where we are. Pretty far, just about as far as you think you can get on the left arrow without going off the screen. So what I'm going to be listening for is I'm going to be listening for positive, no negative, no static,
No,
right?
like at the very top of the no static part?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, I want to get up in the second quadrant. And then stop once you think you're pretty far up there in the second quadrant. Oops, these tables move.
It's not so good.
Dude, you're way up there. You're okay. Taj is Taj way up there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to go ahead and
Really at the top.
okay. So you're going to press enter, and now you're on the second curve, which is the linear equation. And bottom line, I mean, this is, if you can see it, you don't have to go this far out. But this is, if you can't see, you just want to be safe. So we're going to take that left arrow on the TI-84 and go pretty much as far as we can, basically away on that curve too, just so we're not getting into the second intersection.
I'm sorry, what do you mean exactly from away?
Okay, we're kind of, I'm trying to get as far to the left as I can of where I think the intersection is.
So we're going like higher? Or?
No, we're actually going lower.
So
And
then that would be to the right.
no, to the left because it's going in an upward direction. So, and this is just an over calculation on my part. And then and that's fine. And then go ahead and press enter. It's going to say yes, and then say yes again by enter. And let's see. I hope it gives you a nice intersection. Yes. Okay. It doesn't give you a weird one like the funky zero. Okay. Now, did anybody listen to their intersection?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
like a...
Okay. And go ahead and on the Orion arrow down so you can hear it. Everybody got the same thing?
That's okay. That's
Good,
a nice,
good. Okay.
nice number.
Yeah. I picked nice things. I'm not. Miss Margaret probably doesn't. I'm nice. I'm not like Miss Margaret. No. No, especially when we're first starting out. Yes, I don't. Except for that zero that looked so.
That really funky zero.
Okay, so we know that it crosses. We know that it crosses the two intersect. Excuse me, at -3, -1. So what quadrant is that?
-3, -1. Oh, it's the third quadrant?
Yes, I'll try to patch you and say yes. Okay. All right. Without saying, I didn't want to tell you were right until she said what she was going to say. Okay. Well, now we have to go find the other one. And remember, unlike Miss O a moment ago, we have to go back into calc again to find the second one. Oh, so have you noticed y'all know how to get into calc now, don't you?
Yeah. No, I actually forgot.
Okay. Come down to intersect.
Good.
Press enter. Taj, you got it down
Oh.
pat now? After we've done this how many times? Okay. Okay. Okay.
What we're doing.
And
It's
now,
not doing it.
it didn't. Okay. Okay. Well, you probably did something like me. Hold on. Or no, don't hold on. Let's see. Is it saying second? And then there you go.
I was holding them both together for some reason.
I think you know what it is. It's because you're used to doing that for the Orion. That's I did the same thing. So that's the only reason I know what you did.
It's really frustrating.
You get used to
hold
it.
it.
You hold it
on
for the Orion and you don't.
You don't on this one. It's really frustrating.
Your fingers
Like,
get
press
used to
enter.
doing that, and they just
I hadn't made that connection, but you're right.
it's happened to me. So Tracy, I know.
I'm
Okay.
at the intersection.
Okay, so you already did it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I have to arrow over. I'm gonna arrow to where I'm.
We need to use the right.
I guess I'm gonna arrow over until I'm really very far on the right. So I'm gonna go way far to the right. So I'm gonna be way high up, and when I'm almost off the screen, I'm gonna say enter.
Oh,
I think you're.
If we did first
think you're
curve, can
okay.
we press?
they're not even
Yeah.
on the.
You really are.
Oh, I was
Okay.
using the navigation keys.
Okay, yeah, okay, so, but not these navigation keys. You're down here, and you're going to the right, so you're right arrowing. You just keep going until you get you're past all the static and everything. You're way high up there on the parabola. You're in quadrant 1, way up high. Are you already there? You probably already done the next
But
step.
now we don't want to pass the line, do we?
Yep, well, they don't know whether they're passing it or not, if I'm interpreting what you're saying. We just want it pretty high up there, okay? And then you're going to press enter. And now you're on the second curve, and you want to go pretty far up on your second curve. This is just this is just my quote technique, which doesn't make any sense if you're looking at it visually, but it's just to keep it as far right as possible. Okay, have you gone up the line?
And
And you already did it? She's already found the intersection. So you're going to go just a little bit to your right. And then go ahead and say you're fine with that.
And, yeah, I mean, you're
And then guess.
moved it and you're not at 46 anymore.
And then go ahead and go back to your up at the top of your Orion down arrow just to hear what it
I don't know
is.
how to get it back where you were, but that's okay.
X equals 4, Y equals 6.
That was
Is that
he had 46, but then he pushed another arrow,
Oh,
so we're not there.
But he was.
But he did.
You're witness that he had it right.
witness, he was
Okay.
at 4 and
And
6.
you got it first, way ahead of the rest of us, and you got the right thing right.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Awesome.
So, guys, this is, even though it's the TI-84 Plus, it still takes time, to get, to do all these steps, and you just have to do them one at a time. It's not the Orion's problem. The Orion is just making it talk and making us listen to the graphs and so forth, but we have to follow the techniques for the TI-84 Plus.